Everyone, my name is Frank Andrus, and welcome to the hurricane version of the Instant Reseller Club members only webinar. Okay, so why am I saying that? We may need some patience from you in the days to come. It's the first time I've been through something like this, but we're told that we could very likely lose power for 1 to 2 days. So we're going to be safe and dry from the rain, but we may not have internet access. So if you don't see us in the group and if we're not responding on support, it's not because we don't love you and we forgot about you. It's just because we don't have any power and we're sitting in the dark. Okay, so let's get down to business. And I really want to talk about passive income, okay, because it's this gigantic buzz phrase, and everybody's in love with the idea of making money and basically doing nothing to make it. All right, so how many types of income are there? Right, so the first time I heard that question, I thought, what a stupid question. Like there's I would never run out of ideas of ways to make money, and to me they're all different, right? But I met this guy once, and he said, well, how many different ways you think there are to make money? And like I said, I thought it was a dumb question. But he said, there's only one. Oh, I thought that was a dumb answer. But when we were done, he said, the only way you can make money in this world is convince somebody to give you some. Okay? And that's true no matter what. If you're going to go to a job, you got to convince the boss to give you some money. You got to convince them to hire you. If you're an MLM or affiliate marketer, if you're a dentist, a lawyer, a doctor, it's all the same. You have to provide a product, service, or opportunity for people to come and pay you. Now, the government breaks income up into 3 different types. And what are they? They're active income. That's basically a job, right? Salary, wages, commissions, bonus, consulting. And then this is the one that everybody loves, this passive income, right? So the first one here, you know, they talk about getting passive income from a business. Well, most business people that I know, right, because I know mostly small and medium-sized business, that's not passive income. You work your ass off. Do you make much more money than the average person? Absolutely. Do you get to leverage the time and effort of others? Absolutely. Do you work more than your employees? Usually. Okay? So that's not really passive, right? But if you are in the Walmart family, it's very passive, because you may not even be on the board, you may not have any job in the business at all, and this big giant company, it continues to make you money, right? The lady, I don't know why I always forget these guys' names, but again, whether it's Walton or the guy who did McDonald's, their wives make millions and millions of dollars of passive income from this huge business, right? And all those people's efforts. Royalties is probably the best example of a passive income. If you're a Hollywood heartthrob or a best-selling author, or you know, you're a sports, rock and roll star, something like that, you could put out something. You know, like Elvis Presley, I read somewhere last week that his family made $47 million last year from royalties, right? So he did all of that work, all of that time ago, and he's still making all that money even though he's no longer with us. So rental income, same kind of deal, especially if you have people collecting the rent and fixing the houses and all of that kind of stuff, and you're not actually having to do that. That's passive. I don't really think affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing is passive income, okay? if you're in a multi-level marketing, one of my biggest pet peeves, and I might get some people a little pissed off at me here, is that multi-level marketing is a legitimate business. And I know people who make millions of dollars at it, okay? I met a man at an event once who had 5 million people in his team. 5 million, okay? And even he would agree that the minute he retires, his income will shrink. His team is so giant that he'll continue to have income for a long period of time. But this bullshit about will it to your children and it'll just keep getting bigger. No. That's not passive income. It's not even reoccurring income, because when you quit, it starts shrinking, okay? That's the truth. Can you leverage it? Can you use network marketing and make a tremendous amount of money, outperform the best salesmen in other industries? Absolutely. It's a legit form of business. Just don't buy into the belief that when you stop working, the money keeps coming in, because that's rare. Okay? And then in the income and portfolio stuff, like a lot of people talk about that as being passive, and really, you have to work your ass off or you didn't have a portfolio. So the two types of income that we're most familiar with are active, right? Go to work, collect a paycheck, or try to get some kind of a system so you can do some work and cash in on the leverage of others, so that you don't have to keep repeating the same work over and over and over again to get the same money, right? You got to put in 40 hours of work to get your paycheck. But maybe you put in 5 years of work here and you continue to get a paycheck with minimal effort in the future, right? So that's what I mean. Passive income hoax with no action. I'm here to tell you that's never going to happen. Okay? Everybody that has passive income today worked their ass off for it. They hit that quantum leap in their business and they're making $30,000 or $300,000 a month or $3 million a month because of massive action. Okay, so you always have to work. There is of creating income. I hate this word residual. Residual is that sticky, gooey passive income. I want reoccurring income. I don't want some gunk that nobody else wants. I highly recommend that you take that out of any sales presentation that you ever do, right? So there's about, how a regular income versus this reoccurring income kind of thing. And if some past business model to work for you, it is through financial independence. Me, I'm in it more for anything freedom, right? Like you should have seen me the other day. I finally was able to get to reach a coconut from it, right? I get hundreds of trees here in Belize, and I'm not climbing a 30 or 60 foot coconut tree for a coconut. I just don't have it in me anymore. But I was able to reach up and I was able to get that coconut, and that was a huge thing off my bucket list. And I got the freedom to do that because I'm hanging Belize and I work my butt off. I can do it on my own terms and my own time, and I get to enjoy myself. So that's even more important to me than the money. Everybody's different, but freedom, time is more important to me than financial freedom. And again, you can talk about money in all kinds of different ways, right? They got this time and getting paid over and over and over. No duplicate, okay? That's the author. That's the movie star. That's the okay? That being able to cash on an empire that you were born into work. We can't produce that. It's almost non-existent in any type of business. But everybody, that their opportunity gets you that. and you can buy this and nothing and have any skills and sit on your ass and the money from the sky. And most of the gurus are preaching that shit over and over and over. And I wanted the beginning part of this presentation to drive through the fact that that is it's not even a lie, because a lot of the people who are preaching it to you, they believe it. Is it okay? Now, really achievable? Check out Jim there. Of course it is. Or the challenge is how? How to create passive income. Work less, make more money. Okay, the best passive, choosing the best passive income model. Some systems, people, time, your income time. Well, okay, so like we talked about, defining them is, most people don't truly understand. Okay, viral marketing is not putting some, for us, it's not putting some cute baby videoing some funny cat thing and then it exploding and getting 6 million views. For business, that doesn't happen. Okay, our businesses are not shocking, entertaining. They don't produce these tremendous emotional triggers. So for us, what viral marketing is to produce such tremendous value that a person will say, whoa, I want that. And they will stop what they're doing and share and work for you in order to get what you're giving of value. How did we get you here? Well, we offered you $348 worth of premium marketing, not junk, things that actually cost the amount of money that I just said. It would cost somebody $348 to buy all of the things that we're giving away for free. So when we say, hey, you want to share that? You want to share that to be able to get it for free? People say, I could use that. I certainly could use a premium capture page system. I'm paying $30 a month for mine right now. Sure, I'll share that to get that free. And the next thing you need, plus, so you got viral marketing. So in order to have the best passive income,
You have to download it first.
what?
Download the webinar and see.